With the latest Indiana Jones movie release, citizen scientists have become fascinated with all things ancient. But how do these professors explore and know how old these objects are? We're not sure if Indy and his pals ever used carbon dating, but archaeologists regularly do. In this video, we are going to break down what carbon dating is, what it tells us, and how it works. Let's get into it. Carbon-14 sounds complicated, and the formulas archaeologists use are in fact complicated. But let's break it down into the simplest terms possible. What is carbon dating, and what does it tell us? The sun's cosmic rays constantly penetrate Earth's atmosphere. For example, you might get hit by 500,000 cosmic rays hourly since they continually enter the atmosphere. When cosmic radiation collides with an atom, it creates an energetic neutron. The neutron then collides with a nitrogen-14 atom and becomes a carbon-14 atom and a hydrogen atom. Nitrogen-14 equals 7 neutrons and 7 protons. Carbon-14 equals 8 neutrons and 6 protons. Hydrogen atoms equals 0 neutrons and 1 proton. After that, plants absorb the sun's energy in the form of carbon dioxide. And then, through photosynthesis, plants incorporate or take in the carbon-14 atoms created by the cosmic rays to create plant fibers and wood. Humans and animals eat plants and absorb the carbon-14. After death and burial, beta decay affects bones and wood, causing them to lose carbon-14 and return to nitrogen-14. However, since carbon-14 comes from cosmic rays, it is radioactive and has a half-life of approximately 5,730 years. So when scientists measure how much carbon-14 remains in a mummy or a wooden sarcophagus, they can tell how old it is. Or, more accurately, they can tell how long ago the organic object died. Because plants absorb carbon dioxide when people and animals eat plants, we take in carbon-14. The ratio of ordinary carbon to carbon-14 in the atmosphere and inside living beings remains nearly constant at any given time. Carbon data is accurate. It's a scientific method of determining the age of organic material samples. The sticking point for scientists and laboratories is how far back the technique proves accurate. Some labs say 43,000 years, while some universities say carbon dating tells us a sample's age from up to 60,000 years ago. The limitation of carbon-14 dating is that it cannot be used on inanimate objects like metals or plastics. It can only tell us the age of an object that was once alive and the age of some inorganic materials. And while that may initially seem limiting, organic objects actually include many items you might not immediately think of. Some of the common items that archaeologists use carbon-14 dating on, from the obvious to the not so obvious, are people and animals, things such as bones, mummies, hair, poop, nails, and blood, all kinds of plants, paper and cloth made from reeds or plant fibers, foods that include grains or seeds, animal hides and leather objects or clothing, logs from home or settlement building, and biofuels. Carbon-14 is also called radiocarbon, and it is a faintly radioactive isotope. However, the radiation can barely penetrate a human's outermost skin layer, and it doesn't present a risk to animals or people, even with significant external exposures. Carbon dating and what it tells us has made a significant impact on ancient discoveries. Some scientists might argue that understanding when an organism lived and died helps humans more fully recognize our history. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned a little bit more about carbon dating. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as well as visit historycomputer.com to learn more. Thanks for watching.